Welcome back to another episode of Asriel Reacts. I'm your boy Asriel, and today Iran put out that message saying that everybody's gonna feel it, and Black Americans, most of the time, we can't take shit serious. Honestly, like we don't, because we've been fucked over so many times. We're like, okay, but like Black Americans are like really like, hey Iran, we ain't got nothing to do with this, man. This is all on them. That's their business. They asked for this work. We didn't. And what lady had me rolling? Cause you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna let y'all see the video. So let's just go ahead and get into this video real quick.
Dear Iran, peace and blessings be unto y'all, my brothers and sisters. I'm saying though, what the fuck going on, twin? I seen you over there dropping missiles on Israel, and I was like, damn, them folks standing on business. But then you tweeted, everybody gonna feel this. And I was like, whoa. Like, shout, what you even talking about? I know how it be when a nigga ass be in that mode, you would give it to anybody that get in your way. Just remember, fam, black folks in America don't run shit or call no shots. When we be invading nigga country and starting wars and shit, that don't be black folk. Shit, we just go so they'll pay for our college and get a nigga a little Charger or Camaro. Hell, I ain't getting that one. I got an Impala LTZ. I'm just saying, fam, if anybody understand being fed up with the whole world fucking with you, it's us. We can't just be letting y'all talk crazy to a nigga and threaten us shit. Because work come to work, you know we'll step on y'all nigga like Dan's Revolution shot. We ain't even on our...
If you are 18 to 25, you are cooked. You going to World War III. If you are 26 to 39, you are still cooked because the age cap's at 39. You going to World War III. If you have ADHD, you are cooked. You are going to World War III. If you have diabetes, congratulations, you ain't going to World War III. If you've ever been put in a mental facility, congratulations, you are not going to World War III. If you are in college, I'm sorry, you are cooked. They actually want you more for the draft because they want to put you in a specialized position. You are going to World War III. If you have a master's degree, you are cooked. If you dropped out of high school, you are safe from World War III. They don't want you. If you are a felon, you are not going to World War III. Now is the best time to be a felon. If you are LGBTQ, I'm sorry, you are cooked. You are still going to World War III. Now, if you're transitioning, you are safe. You are not going to World War III. If you are your only mother's son, I am sorry, you are cooked. You are going to World War III. If you are a woman, you are only half cooked because men are required to go first, but at any time, Congress can change legislation if they need more people. If you have kids, you are going to World War III. But if you're actively pregnant, you are not going to World War III. If you have major depressive disorder or severe anxiety, you got to be able to prove, it got to be documented, or you are cooked. If it's not documented, you going to World War III. Like and comment for part 2.
I don't want to get canceled, but what I'm about to say is probably going to ban me from social media, but I'm going to say it regardless. I honestly think that America has done more to spread terrorism than Islam is, and I'm going to prove it to you. Let's look at the reality. Since 9/11, how many countries has America bombed? Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Libya, Yemen, Somalia, Pakistan. That's millions of lives that were lost, yet nobody calls that terrorism. But when a single Muslim commits one crime, all of Islam is all of a sudden labeled as a terrorist organization. However, when the US wipes out villages, kills families just because it's collateral damage, nobody says anything. Do you remember those so-called mass weapons of destruction that were in Iraq? Millions of people died for that. What? Oil, power, money? That's not self-defense from America. That's terrorism. Before I go on, I don't know if this video is going to get me banned, so I'd really appreciate it if you share the video. It helps spread the word. Now, the really ironic part is Islam actually forbids killing innocent people. The Quran says that if you were to kill an innocent soul, it's like you killed all of mankind. But the media never tells you that. They don't want to tell you the truth. They know Islam is the one true religion, and they're doing everything in their power to stop the global masses from understanding that. I just want you to have one takeaway from this video. The next time someone says Islam is violent, just ask them, in the last 20 years, who's killed more people, Islam or America?
Iran just launched missiles at U.S. military bases in Qatar, which means stage 2 of World War III is here. No build-up, no debate, just straight into the fire. And already I'm seeing people plastering "I stand with Iran" across their feeds like it's trendy, like they're picking sides in a damn video game. If that's your first instinct, you're not anti-war. You're just out of your depth. That isn't revolutionary, that's reactionary ignorance wrapped in aesthetic. Iran is a theocratic authoritarian regime. Hanging gay kids isn't resistance. Beating women for dancing isn't liberation. Disappearing political opponents doesn't make you the underdog. It makes you a different kind of tyrant. When you throw up their flag like it means freedom, you're co-signing state violence in a different language. Save the whataboutism. Don't come at me with the "but America." I know the U.S. I wore the uniform, watched the airstrikes, heard the lies they feed the public while we turn cities into rubble. This country is an empire dressed in denim and blood. It deserves every ounce of rage we've thrown at it. Even still, just because the U.S. is evil doesn't make Iran good. That's not balance. That is delusion. Picking a side in a war between monsters doesn't make you moral. It makes you useful to someone else's agenda. When the retaliation hits, and it will, you'll be sitting there with a profile picture that paints a target on your back. Don't fool yourself into thinking this is harmless. The government is already itching for another Patriot Act. One cyber scare, one international incident, suddenly you're domestic adjacent. You think they won't come for you? You think your Instagram story won't end up on a watch list? They've already got the files. Do not stand with Iran. Do not stand with America. Stand with the civilians buried beneath both flags. Stand with the protesters silenced in Tehran, with the kids killed by drones in Gaza, with the veterans this country chews up and leaves to rot on sidewalks. You want to be radical? Reject every power structure that survives on corpses and applause. There's no cause here, just catastrophe. Don't you dare cosplay solidarity while actual human beings are dying under falling skies. Unclench your fists from the flag. Rip the slogan out of your bio. Wake the fuck up before you get dragged out of your own algorithm.
This is a message from the blacks to the Iranian military. We don't have nothing to do with the United States. So please, if there's any way you can leave us out of it, we have a number, we have an email address. Black Twitter is up and running. If you can just tweet us what's going to happen before it happens so that we can move accordingly. We just want to put it out there. The United States does not represent us. Anything they say is being told against our will. We promise you we do not agree with anything they are saying. We as a black community, we have been, oppressed for a very long time. We are all very tired, but we're also a really, really good time. So we just feel like if we can just all get on the same side, if we can just have a little chat before anything happens, not saying anything will happen, but in the event that it does, can the blacks get a heads up first? I just ran the other day, so we really have a lot in common already. We keep inviting people to the cookout, but it's not a real cookout, but for you, we can put a little something on the grill. If there's something that you like, if you like chicken, if you don't eat the red meat, that's fine. We can really throw down with chicken and shrimp. It's really whatever you want. Just let us know ahead of time. So yes, if there's any information that you have, please tweet at Black Twitter, # Black Twitter, so we can spread the word in our community. We won't tell nobody else. We promise you. We don't believe in snitching here. You tell us, it's lips sealed, zipped, put away, key thrown away. Yeah, just let us know.
We ain't in it. We ain't in it. Especially folks look like me. Again, not my size now, but my Us ain't none of us in it. I'm talking about in that. Ain't none of us in it.
If Iran really wanted to stick it to the United States, if they really wanted to get back at us, you know what they should do? Help black people. And if you really want to make them angry, help African Americans specifically. Help us regain our heritage. Help us know who we really are. Give us some money. Give us access to education. Give us a fair chance at life and liberty and all of that good stuff. But that's why I don't take a lot of these countries that are against America. I don't really take them that seriously, because if they really wanted to stick it to the man, or whatever we say these days, they help black people. America can't stand when people help black people specifically. Even its own citizens can't stand it. So if you hate America, love black people, give back to black people.
Dear Iran, I don't know what the fuck that orange man talking about. We don't want no smoke. We, the American people, do not want war. We already struggling with bills. We don't want to have to struggle with ballistic missiles. I just paid my rent for the next month. Please don't blow my shit up. We already deal with enough problems as it is. We don't need no more. Sleeper cells? They talking about they got sleeper cells in the US? Now that's just unnecessary. You can stop that right now. I'm already dodging overdraft fees. Don't make me draft for the war. My name ain't Bennett, so I ain't in it. Like, I know this conflict been going on for literal decades, but can y'all just like stop and just pinky promise to never do it again? But just know, if you step foot inside Florida, we gonna have something for your ass. And I ain't talking about the military.
Iran's foreign minister got up there and said that man done lied to y'all. He done lied to his voters. He done lied to the American people. And then he said on top of which, he's a damn puppet. That man is sitting up there letting Netanyahu boss him around and bully him into doing exactly what he wants to do. And they said, don't forget, Netanyahu is a war criminal. A wanted war criminal. T. And then he said, and not only that, not only is this man a puppet and furthering the regime's whole ploy and plot and plan and agenda, he said this man, don't be fooled by propaganda, but this man, so help me, this man took what they were trying to do. Iran was in the midst of having communications so they could come to an understanding in a diplomatic way so that they could have a resolution. There could be a resolution. He said this man spat in the face of diplomacy, because despite them trying to have a diplomatic solution, right, to this issue, this man done just thrown caution to the wind and said, oh, it's up and it's stuck. But really, we ain't about that life. Trump ain't about that life. He's just doing what Netanyahu's telling him to do, who is about that life. And Iran is like, oh, well, let me just tell all your business. You a puppet. You ain't got no spine. You're being used. You're a liar. You're a criminal. And so is that man that you're taking orders from. And also, you cheated, because we were sitting up here under the impression that we were making some sort of headway in a conversation about coming to a conclusion in a diplomatic way to save diplomacy, right? And here you go, throwing bombs at people. Oh, so you ain't trying to come to no conclusion. You ain't trying to do it the diplomatic way. Bet. And now guess what? We're going to all feel it, they said. So it is what it is.
Okay, this is for the black people who be saying like, oh, we shouldn't get involved. Oh, these people don't like us. Oh, what's this? They celebrate a day for abolition of slavery, but such crimes are committed against the blacks. Hashtag Eric Garner, Trayvon Martin, Black Lives Matter. That's from Khamenei, the Ayatollah of Iran? Wait. What about this other Ayatollah from Iran? 1979. Question, Your Holiness, what do you expect the American government to do in exchange for the release of female and black hostages that you have ordered? We release the women and the blacks because women are shown a special regard in Islam, and the blacks have been subject to pressure and oppression in America. We do not consider them totally culpable, for perhaps they were pressured into coming here. We did this out of obedience to the command of Islam and God. We don't expect anything from Mr. Carter, and we do not want any reward for what we have done. The issue here is that Mr. Carter must hand this criminal, the Shah, back to us. A criminal who has committed crimes against the people in a country must, according to all international laws, be returned to that country. Yet he, Carter, goes against all the rules of reason. So I don't know, man. How you guys feeling about Iran? Maybe some of the countries in the Middle East or other people around the world, maybe they have shown some solidarity with black people. I don't know. I'm just pointing things out. I'm just showing y'all the facts. I don't know.
Dear Iran, peace and blessings be unto y'all, my brothers and sisters. I'm saying though, what the fuck going on, twin? I seen you over there dropping missiles on Israel, and I was like, damn, them folks standing on business. But then you tweeted, everybody gonna feel this. And I was like, whoa. Like, shout, what you even talking about? I know how it be when a nigga ass be in that mode, you would give it to anybody that get in your way. Just remember, fam, black folks in America don't run shit or call no shots. When we be invading nigga country and starting wars and shit, that don't be black folk. Shit, we just go so they'll pay for our college and get a nigga a little Charger or a Camaro. Hell, I ain't getting that one. I got an Impala LTZ. I'm just saying, fam, if anybody understand being fed up with the whole world fucking with you, it's us. We can't just be letting y'all talk crazy to a nigga and threaten us shit. Because work come to work, you know we'll step on y'all nigga like Dan's Revolution, shoutin'. We ain't even on all that, shoutin'. Hit me up ASAP. My folk done got that Zop. And these hoes got Don Julio bottles on their head while they shake ass crack in a nigga face. Let's talk this thing out amicably and find a common resolution to this shit. Holla at me, bro. P.S. I know you about your shit and I see you, bro. But you don't want to set these American white folks out talking about no war shit. Japan ain't been the same since they thought they were ready. Now all them niggas do is make PlayStations and anime.
Like, some of those had me rolling. I'm not gonna lie, some of those really had me rolling. Especially old boy who's like, twin, calm down. We ain't got that much firepower to take on them, nah. We gonna need the military for that shit. Fuck all that. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. But like that lady said, you wanna piss off Americans? How about black people? For real, Iron. Y'all wanna piss off America so bad? How about black people? Give black people some money. Help them out with educational wealth and shit like that. Watch the white Americans over here go fucking nuts. They are gonna be so mad. And I was talking to one of my friends about it, who just so happens to be a white American. And the response that yeah, it was fucking hilarious. He was like, but why? They're just trying to steal our black people. Like, I thought, that comes off so racist, bruh. He wasn't being racist, and I know that. But it's just like, for white people to look at it that way, like Iran would be trying to steal their black people. We're not Jaws. Like, we're original to America. We are not y'all black people. So cut that shit out. If Iran want to help us, they can help us. But it just goes to show us that even if they was to help us, y'all would be mad by that shit. But hey, I'm your boy Azrael. This has been another episode of Azrael Reacts, and I'll check you guys next time. Deuces!